We had a deal, and you know I uphold my deals. You were the one who signed her as collateral for the loan. I didn't force you to do that. She's perfectly fine, just sleeping. We gave her a light sedative to get her here. I wouldn't raise my voice at the moment if I were you. That's better. Your position is a bit too precarious for that tone, don't you think? That's it. There's a good boy. Now I'm going to keep your daughter here, safe and sound under my care. And when you have the money, we'll arrange a transfer. Treat it as motivation. If you're so worried, I would see about getting the money faster then, wouldn't I? That's the spirit. And when you have it, you know who to call. There we are. Rise and shine, sweetheart. Oh, you look scared. You don't need to be scared, my dear. No, no, no. Don't struggle too hard. You wouldn't want to hurt yourself. Who am I? Well, let's say I'm a businessman of a sort. All sorts of business, sweetheart. Loans, trade, relocation. But in the context that would concern you, I've done business with your father. Well, as a part of our business, your father borrowed some money from me. And now he's 6 months late on his payments. Yeah. Now you're starting to get the picture, aren't you? No, 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 no. Shh, 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 shh. It's quite all right. I'm not going to hurt you. No one here is going to hurt you. I promise you that. The binds? Well, they're just a precaution. You don't look like the most intimidating thing, but I would rather play it safe than sorry. I'm afraid I can't do that. Not yet, at least. I'll be more than happy to let you go as soon as your father pays back the money he owes me. Oh, he knows. This was his idea in the first place. I'm not lying, sweetheart. I am, in fact, quite the honest man. Here, have a look at the contract then. Right there, under collateral. See your name? And there's your father's signature at the bottom. Why would he do that indeed? I imagine he never foresaw this current circumstance occurring. But here we are. I know you're rather unhappy with this situation, but I must say, I'm quite pleased. You are a pretty little thing, aren't you? Oh, a pretty little thing with a pretty dirty mouth, I see. We might have to do something about that. Relax, sweetheart, sweetheart. As I said, I'm not going to hurt you. But you'll find that I have many persuasive ways of getting what I want. We'll see about that. You and I are going to be spending quite a lot of time together for the foreseeable future. So I'm in no rush. Where are you? Oh, my dear, this is my house. It's not bullshit, sweetheart. At least not entirely. This is one of the places I own. So for your purposes, we'll call it my house. Quite different from what you're used to, isn't it? Oh, I've seen the home you share with your parents more than once, actually. Your father and I are close acquaintances, let's say. This isn't the first time he's done business with me. Is that so hard to believe? Your dear old dad might not be the morally superior man he's presented as all your life. Oh, sweetheart. Ah, if you're truly that innocent, then you're in for a rude awakening. But not here. Not with me. I'm going to protect you, keep you safe, take care of you. Is that so hard to believe? And why is that? What kind of man do you think I am? A man who hurts people. I see. Hurting people does come with the territory when called for. But I prefer civil discussion. If at all possible, violence is more respected when wielded sparingly. Oh, sweetheart, if you're not a dangerous force, there's no morality in your self-control. You can't truly call yourself peaceful unless you're capable of great violence. If you aren't capable of violence, you're not peaceful. You're harmless. My tenderness is earned. And so is my rage. But you don't need to worry about that. Even with that naughty mouth, you're far too sweet a thing to release my rage on. Oh, you can poke and prod all you want, but I'm far more difficult to rile up than that. Well, maybe not, but if you want to rile me up, you're going to have to adjust your methods. Oh, come on now. You can't blame me for being attracted to someone as beautiful as yourself. Of course you're beautiful. Don't give me that nonsense. And on top of that, you're smart. At least that's what I heard from your father. Ivy League, in fact. What do you think he needed those loans for? Hmm. Now the pieces are starting to come together, aren't they? An Ivy League school isn't cheap, sweetheart. Haven't you wondered how your parents have been staying afloat? Well, now you know. But my pockets, though generous, aren't endless. Your father owes me a good deal of money, and I at least need to see some effort towards those repayments before I'll consider letting you go. Although I might just get so used to seeing that lovely face that I keep you here all to myself. Oh, don't act like you aren't feeling the same tension I am. I know I'm not hard to look at, and I've certainly noticed you looking. Subtlety is not your strong suit, my dear. We'll have to work on that too. I imagine you'll be here for a while at least. And while you're here, I'm going to take care of you, feed you, give you a bed, give you clothes to wear. And for that, I expect you'll find ways to take care of me as well. Oh, I didn't say I was going to force you to do anything. That would be rather ungentlemanly, wouldn't you say? I'm saying you're going to do it because you want to. You can tell me I'm wrong, but I'm trained to notice body language, sweetheart, and I've noticed quite a few things about you during this conversation. The way your cheeks are flushed pink, the way you lick your lips when you look at me, the squirming you're doing in that chair. Is someone feeling a little uncomfortably warm about the subject matter this conversation has turned to? See, you want to be angrier than you are about this situation. You want to hate me. But you can't help yourself, can you? There you go. Licking those pretty full lips again. You really are going to have to work on your poker face. That sweet little face. You're even more precious when you're angry. I think we're going to thoroughly enjoy our time together. In fact, I think by the end you'll wish your father doesn't pay the money back at all. Oh, we'll see, sweetheart. We will see. For now, we're going to get you out of those binds and into the bath. Get you all cleaned up, bright and shiny and new. I've got some clothes for you that I think will do nicely. And then you and I are going to have dinner together. Wouldn't want you to be hungry, after all. Of course, I did say I would take care of you, didn't I? And after dinner, we'll revisit that idea of you repaying the favor. Mm. Mm.